Hello everyone, it's me Jack Proctor here, doing showing off some of the new sounds of Heroes Unleashed. Thank you ApexMods for sending these to me to take a look at. I've already done a little bit of playing with them, and I've got some loaded up here on a audio editor I have. And so let's just go through some of the sounds and just compare the original to the new ones, and then we'll go into like a defense game mode, get a firefight going, kind of see how that sounds, and then with the old, and then go to the new. And so when we go to the sounds here, so looking at it, let's start with the AK-47 from Heroes Unleashed, or the old ones, the old one. So that's the old AK-47. Here's the new one. You can definitely notice a little more of a punch in there. Here's the AK-74, old. And here's the new one. So a little bit more punch in there. The AKS-74U, old. New. HK-416, old. HK-416, new. Not that much of a difference, but it's there. The M4, old. M4, new. M4 suppressed, old. M4 suppressed, new. M110, old. M110, new. M110 suppressed, old. M110 suppressed, new. So, of course, Apex went and did a lot of changes to them. I mean, overall, it's not this like redoing the sounds for the most part. It's just adding some more. And overall, it's an improvement. So let's go into here. I've got the old sounds loaded. Let's go into a defense game mode. I believe it gets a good firefight going. For the purposes of this, I'm not going to use any suppressed weapons, but you've already heard a couple suppressed weapons, so from the sounds I just showed. I apologize for probably the low quality visuals here, but at the end of the day, this is a sound thing, so if you just want to kind of tab away or whatever, and leave the video in the background, you should be fine. Not gonna, not gonna play the mission through completion. Just get a good firefight going, and then once we kind of maybe once around when it dies down for a bit, go ahead and go something new.
Enemy sighted. Man down.
And of course, I just lost a machine gun.
We've been made. Enemy contact. We've been made. On our way. Lost a man. In position. Enemy sighted. We're spotted.
Grenade!
We're pinned down. Taking some heavy fire. Need a medic. Goodbye. Contact. Enemy sighted. Enemy contact. In visual range, they see us. We have a casualty. Lost a man. Enemy contact. They see us. In visual range, they see us. Goodbye.
Yeah, I started to die down there, and so let's go ahead and get the new sounds.
Contact. On our way. Enemy sighted. Enemy sighted. Enemy sighted. They see us.
Look out!
In visual range. Contact. Enemy contact. We're spotted.
Hit!
We got wounded. Enemy contact. We got a casualty. We got wounded. Contact. Lost a man.
Well, there's that. yeah, feel free to, I guess, let Apex know what your thoughts are. I do believe it is overall an improvement, but it does seem to have some issues, particularly the full auto machine guns are just kind of weird, like just between your firing and then the when you stop firing, kind of very jarring. Oh, I'd say it's an improvement, but I think really for Heroes Unleashed to push sounds to like just that next level to like really damn good, it's gonna need to just be redone entirely. Kind of rethink how it's approached and just. But no, I'd say overall an improvement in sound design. But yeah, bro, that's a kind of it's kind of a band-aid solution is what I'd say. I mean, and he even said so. It's not like this big thing. It's just more taking what's there and adding to it. So hope you enjoy it. Have a good day.